This is Moonshine and Music with Joe Shelton. Wait a minute, that's me. Anyway, we're going to bring you some inspiring songwriters, musicians, and maybe some side challenges and other stuff around the music industry. So stick with us right now, because the show is coming your way. Woo! Moonshine and Music starts right now. All right, welcome to Moonshine and Music. Today we have Pork Chop and the Fixins in the show for us here at Books and Brews in a snowy day, but it probably won't be all that snowy when it finally gets on the air.
Yeah. And
how are you guys?
Getting along pretty well. I'm about half buzzed, so we're doing pretty good, I think.
That's good, man. See, this place is all about brews, so you know, moonshine equals love. There's no moonshine in the brewery.
You can't bring it in even?
No.
It's frowned upon.
There's laws that we have to abide by. But you know, they do have plenty to drink here. So, you guys want to introduce yourselves individually and what part you have in the band?
My name's Kurt Hodgen. I do lead guitar for most of the stuff. I do a little bit of backup vocals, but mostly the lead guitar stuff.
My name's Kate Jewett. I play bass.
I am Sean Cotner. I am the curator, administrator, head songwriter, and I do most of the singing and play rhythm guitar.
He stole all the hats.
So he's Pork Chop and you're the Fixins?
No, that's not. That's just. It's just so.
I've been asked that more than once.
I just wanted something that would look like a dinner special on a marquee. That's why I picked the name.
That's good. It does sound like a dinner special. I mean, the Fixins could be just about anything too.
Yeah, it's just Fixins.
Yeah. I mean, you could have mashed taters. It could have been pork chop and the mashed taters.
If
pork
somebody
chop and
says
the green
Fixins,
beans.
I'm thinking green beans casserole though.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, I see.
There's going to be disappointment if I don't see some green bean casserole.
There's going to be some gravy too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're having a pork chop like that, the Fixins.
Yep.
Like a little vat of.
Yeah, I had breakfast with a dude who's a husband and friend of my wife's, and he ordered like this combo meal, and he got two kinds of gravy with it. He got like a regular like a beef gravy and then like a sausage gravy with it, and I was like, two gravies at one
That
meal.
sounds outstanding.
Sounds heavy.
I didn't even think of it. I'd never pushed the envelope so far, you know.
That's nice.
Yes,
Living his
I'd
best
like
life.
both the white and the brown gravy, thanks.
We'll both.
You have to say it like a hoity-toity voice, right?
What is your gravy selection?
I would like the brown and the white gravy.
Let me see your gravy list.
Yeah. You have a gravy list? That's like that old bit from Foxworthy, the something about the House of Gravy. Have you ever seen that?
No, I never heard that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. You have to find that on YouTube somewhere. But how'd you guys get together? Did it start out with a big grand plan, or?
Well, like 2-3 years ago, I started like writing songs and playing at open mics and things like that. And I ran into Kurt at an open mic, and I thought, you know, this guy would really complement what I'm doing pretty well. And honestly, I needed something to make my songs a little more interesting. So, you know, we started playing together a little bit, played a couple shows or whatever. Then I went back to graduate school and took a little time off, and now I'm ramping it back up again, and Kurt was still down, and I said, well, maybe we should get a bass player and see how that goes. And I just met Kate on the internet, so, you know.
Make an old string band.
Yep.
Well, that's killer. So, you know, Kate, I know that in the past you've done like your own solo thing and written songs, etc.
Yeah.
And so now you're just playing the bass and backup vocals?
It's a better fit for me. I used to do the one-person singer-songwriter thing, but it makes me anxious. You know, I can't. You know, they talk about they talk about how much bravery it takes to get up there by yourself and, you know, expose yourself like that. I'd rather someone else do it.
So it's nice to just be part of the group.
Yeah.
When I talked to Kate online, you know, it's basically on Facebook, she says, I don't have a whole lot of experience playing the bass, but I want to learn. And I didn't realize that by not much experience, she meant I have 6 weeks of experience with this instrument, but I'm willing to put the time in. And she really has, and has done a great job. So,
Yeah, a year ago, I did not play bass. I got one off of eBay because I've always had a bit of an interest, and I'm not too bad now.
Well, I mean, you were a good musician. I saw you as a singer-songwriter a few times, and you were a really good musician that way. So, like, you know, being a good musician and switching over to another instrument, you know, that's like an extra skill, and that's really cool.
Broadens everything, puts a whole lot of stuff like that in perspective. I've always wanted to learn more instruments myself. I always go back to my guitar every damn time.
So, did you guys? Where are you guys all from? Are you from, you know, growing up in things?
I'm from Pulaski County, Indiana, which is Winnemac is the
Spelled Pulaski, but pronounced Pulaski.
right.
I love
Correct.
that.
That's named for Vladimir Pulaski. We say Pulaski, so figure that out.
Tomato, Pulaski. Yeah, I love it.
And I'm from Oxford, Ohio. Those of you who know Miami University of Ohio, they were basically in my backyard. But it's sort of halfway between Dayton and Cincinnati.
I'm from Greenfield, so I'm like 10, 15 minutes away from the east side of Indianapolis. I've been there forever.
Yeah, I lived in Greenfield for 16 years.
Not fun. I mean, you know, it's a place.
Oh, it was fun for me. I liked living there.
There are houses there.
There's much worse.
I live a little bit more toward Indianapolis in the countryside now, but I
like that area.
I like Greenfield a lot. I had a lot of fun there, so that's, you know.
I'm 31. I've been there all my life, so I poke my jokes here and there.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. Like, wherever you grew up, you just want to get out of.
Yeah.
Like, she grew up next to like a major university, and she went to one in Indiana.
Oh yeah, that's like the first question people ask me when they find out where I grew up and that I did not go to that college. You know, it's like everybody from high school went there. I have to get out.
Well, you know, I mean, you're a Ball Stater. I was a Ball Stater, so I always
So
remember
was he.
that. Yeah. You were a Ball Stater also?
I went there and I wrote a song about it.
Oh, wow. That's killer. I have to hear that one. Yeah, so, you know, I'm all in here, man. Chirp in this one.
Chirp for sure.
For real.
So do you guys have certain songs that you got lined up for today?
Yeah, I thought we would do a song of mine called The Moon, which I like to say is the world's only song about unrequited love. And
It's gotta be. They don't have a lot of those.
nobody else thought of that. And then I think we'll do Daybreak Trains. I think there's been a call for my song about my 3 failed semesters in the music school at Ball State. So
That's
Daybreak Trains
awesome,
it
man.
is.
When I went to Ball State, which I graduated from Ball State in '94, the music was in a whole different place. Like, there's a real music building now.
Yeah.
Before, it was built into the auditorium, the Emmons Auditorium. And down in the basement of there was like these little rooms, no bigger than the area we're sitting in, with just a grand piano in it, and you. Like, mostly a grand piano.
Yeah.
and I would like go down there between classes and just like shut the door. And it was so cool.
Yeah, I started there in '96, so I was in that. I
so you
spent
know what
my
I'm
time
talking
in
about.
that old building, and
Yeah.
my friend Steve and I, between choir practices, in the like the lobby area on the first floor, they had a real small tile pattern. It was like maybe 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and we'd play this game to see if we could get a quarter to land on the tile. And that's what we did instead of study, and that's why I didn't do very well.
Really utilizing that time there.
So good. Anyway, well, let's hear you play some songs. I really appreciate you guys coming on. Pork Chop and the Fixins coming to the stage right now on Moonshine and Music.
This song is called Daybreak Trains. 1, 2, 3, 4. East on 32 from 69. I haven't been here
in 10 years' time. When I cross that city limit sign, I'm gonna find some things I've left behind. These streets and buildings and bars, they're the scenes of crimes under lighted stars. And all of this has made us who we are. Yeah, these streets and buildings and bars. The summers go by fast when there's nothing to do but sin. And I think I've seen a ghost, but the ghost of a friend back in Delaware County again. What's a freshman got to hide? Thoughts of Jesus and suicide. An awkward wondering just what he ought to try. What's a freshman got to hide? And I don't mourn my misspent youth any more than losing a baby too. I don't mind at all if I'm to tell the truth. I don't mourn my misspent youth. And the last time I stopped in, I wore my welcome pretty thin. I've seen a ghost, but the ghost of a friend back in Delaware County again. Daybreak trains, they are moving through, and they're slowing down to get a look at you. I think we did just what anyone would do in this blue-collar town of glass and schools. The summers go by fast when there's nothing to do but sin. And I think I've seen a ghost, but the ghost of a friend back in Delaware County again. And I think I've seen a ghost, but the ghost of a friend back in Delaware County again. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly.
Moonshine and Music is a presentation of Notlehs Entertainment. Copyright 2019, all rights reserved. Our producer is Joe Shelton. Our cameraman, grip, and stunt double is Brent Lee Smith. On cameras and all sorts of other stuff, Bailey Shelton. And our staff guru is Brent SCHLEMMER. Join us each Sunday for more episodes of Moonshine and Music.